مشاهدي زوم افريقيا، احنا موجودين مع حضراتكم دلوقتي في ينجامبي. احنا موجودين جوه تاني اكبر غابه في العالم بعد الغابات الامازون، ومعايا دلوقتي لقاء مع بروفيسور هيقول لنا تاريخ المنطقه دي والغابه كمان. Hello.
Hello.
Can you introduce yourself, Professor?
Yeah, I'm Richard Eba-Achi, currently working as a regional coordinator for C4 ICRAF.
Uh-huh.
We have heard today about C4. It's the Center for International Forestry Research.
Yeah.
So I'm coordinating the activities in Central Africa.
Yeah. So we are in a forest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear? Can you tell us more about this forest and the historical place as we see?
Yes, my understanding is that this forest was already chosen in 1933 because of its richness to be conserved as a protected forest area. And it was the colonial rule by then.
Yeah.
It has been one of the most important scientific sites in the world, although the infrastructure has not always been there.
Yeah.
So you have now sample conserves from 1902 to that, more than a century.
Yeah.
And it provides opportunity to learn about how the climate was in the past, how it has evolved during the last 100 years.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Mm.
So this forest can help the climate change in Congo and in the world as well.
Yes, you know, the idea is that if a forest is a carbon sink, then it helps withdrawing carbon from the atmosphere
Yeah.
and make the world safer. And that is exactly what this forest currently does. If you see the maps over there, they are monitoring on day-to-day basis
Yeah.
to see what is happening. And the overall balance is that in this area at least, it's a general carbon sink.
Yeah.
And if you kind of take that or to the whole Congo Basin, you see how important it is for the world that to regulate the climate of the world in general, and also in this place. So it takes carbon from the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And this equipment that we are visiting allows to make this measurement day by day and see how important the sink is here.
Okay, great. So how this forest biggest? What kilometers? It's big.
Yeah, well, it started at 600,000 hectares, but I think over time they have reduced to be sure that they conserve. It's about 400,000 hectares being conserved this way, without any timber exploitation or other kinds of exploitation.
Yeah, and there is a lot of trees.
Yes.
Well, which kind of trees exactly in this forest?
It's quite diverse. You have the African mahogany's family, and you have a lot of hardwoods, but species. But in here you may have up to 500 different species of trees, which is very diverse.
Yeah.
Some of them are not well known up to now.
Until now,
And the researchers are still working on describing all the species that we may have.
Okay. Thank you so much, Professor. Thank you.
Thank you.
مشاهدي زوم افريكا، راجعين لكم تاني.